Hello, thank you so much for looking in today. So, sort of bit of news. It's all positive. It's more positive than it sounds, believe me. I plan to use this YouTube channel for things other than spiritual topics, but YouTube itself, I'm afraid it's becoming a terrible mess, and the energy is just appalling. And it's been going that way for a long time. I've kind of been reasonably all right with it because that's life and that's the internet. But recently, just over the last few months really, as AI has taken off in a big way as a way of people making videos and thumbnails and stuff. I mean, the thumbnails really are the biggest thing to me that's wrong with it. For example, there's a video out there about children on death row, which I totally don't want to watch. But the thumbnail for it is really, really disturbing. It's of a child strapped into the electric chair, crying her eyes out. And this child is not an age where a child would actually be executed. I mean, I know it goes on, but this child is much younger than anybody would be able to be executed. And it's just artificial intelligence. You know, they've made the thumbnail by telling ChatGPT or whatever it is, give me a thumbnail of a small child being electrocuted in a chair, and it's horrible. I know it's not real, but it's absolutely horrible, and that is the kind of thing that it's ruining our world. I mean, okay, really, it's just ruining YouTube at the moment, but it's the kind of thing that's obviously going to take off and be used more and more in the world. Now, just for a little experiment, a few months ago, I'm not going to say which video it was, see if you can spot it maybe. But I did actually, I typed in, I drew tarot cards out of my tarot deck, and I typed the names of the cards into ChatGPT. I got a free trial of it, and said, please make me a reading from this. And ChatGPT made a very, very good reading, actually. The video got quite a lot of, good people liking it and thumbing it up and everything. So it certainly works, but that's kind of scary, it really is. So, you'll have noticed I haven't posted much on YouTube for quite a long time. And if you follow my other channel for Astro Truth, for the astrology, you'll have seen the video. I know a few of you have already seen this video and commented on it, that actually I'm not going to be making spiritual videos on YouTube anymore. I'm moving them. I'm certainly not giving it up. But basically what I've been doing, and I find it works very well, is that I use TickTock because their editing, and the effects you can add and then the sounds you can put with it are just far, far superior to anything YouTube has to offer. And a lot of people don't want to watch TikTok. I realise that, because they're kind of worried about the Chinese government and this and that. But honestly, I spend a lot of time listening to Radio China International because I'm a shortwave radio freak. That's something else I really enjoy. And the official government Chinese line, most of what they say is crap, but when they tell you what the government line is, they're going to get executed if they don't, say it properly, so I'm sure it's true. And the Chinese government line, obviously they're more or less against any kind of religion, but they regard tarot readings, astrology, all these esoteric things as a bit of fun. So they're not, you're not going to get your door kicked in, or you're not going to get victimized by Chinese spies or something, or terrorists, just because of watching esoteric videos on TikTok. So they will be going out on TikTok, and I will actually show you screens of all the different sites where I'm going to put these videos, which aren't YouTube, but they're going to be out there. But I am actually going to be using TikTok. But because I know a lot of people don't like TikTok, what I'm going to do, when I've used TikTok, I'm going to save those videos to my own camera roll and then post them onto Facebook, onto Instagram, and what's the other one? I can't remember. I'll do a bit on that in a second, actually, when I've done the talking to the camera bit. I will put all the links and all the pictures and everything so you can find it easily. And those videos will actually be from my camera roll. They will have a TickTock badge on them, and they'll look like TikToks, but TikTok will not open if you watch those videos, because they will be, you know, downloaded to my camera roll first, and that is just how I want to proceed with it. This isn't the only reason why I haven't posted many videos this year. I'm trying to go self-sufficient as much as I can, and that takes, I'm astonished at the amount of work it takes, to be quite honest. It's an unbelievable amount of work. And it's worth it. It really is worth it, because the food that you get is mwah. Unfortunately, I haven't got a massive stash of food left over at this time of year, as the growing season here in West Wales on the mountain is pretty much at an end. And I don't know if you can see, but it's not real sunny weather outside the car there, and things have started dying off. But, you know, I got tons of potatoes, literally. Massive amount of sun chokes, Jerusalem artichokes. I got beetroot, I've had onions. Yeah, it was worth it. It's worth the effort, you know, and you get that authentic food that hasn't been kind of corrupted by whatever crazy crap the chemical factories want to pump into our dietary requirements at the moment. As if anyone has a requirement to be pumped full of chemicals, but you wouldn't think that really when you look upon the world and all the food that's going on. So it's partly about that authenticity. I mean, YouTube's going to grow and keep on doing what it does anyway, but I'm just absolutely sick. There's a feature, it's been around for a couple of years, but they've sneakily hidden it on your editing page. You have to scroll down to find it. And there's a box you can tick, and if you don't tick that box, anybody can download your video and re-upload it as their video. You know, and this is why you're seeing a lot of reaction videos, you know, because what the person's done, rather than doing the hard work of actually making a video themselves, they've just downloaded someone else's excuse me, they've just downloaded someone else's video and, you know, put a little box in the corner where they're going, ha, 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 what do you think of this? I don't like it. And it's absolute crap. You know, if you really want to watch those videos, you should watch them and you should decide what your reaction is, not what some lazy so-and-so who can't be bothered making a video thinks of it. So YouTube, it stinks. It's going to keep on growing, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, very much like a lot of what is going on in the world at the moment. So anyway, you know, I come to the end of summer and I've got time to start making videos again, and great, so I get stuck into that. And it doesn't feel right, so I meditate on this, and I've done a lot of meditation. This isn't just a 2-second reaction. A lot of meditation, and what's coming out of it really a lot is just kind of keep making the videos, but just don't be putting them on YouTube. I'm not taking my channel down. All my videos are going to be still there until YouTube explodes or whatever it's going to do. But this is the last one that I'm uploading to YouTube at the moment. So I want to say thanks very much for your support. I hope you'll keep supporting me on these other platforms, and you know, have a fantastic time. Peace. I'm going to go in and now I'm going to, in a blink of an eye, there'll be all the pictures of my kind of various media platforms where I'm going to be putting this. Peace.